Peace, kings and queens. Welcome back to the Treehouse. I missed you guys so much. I missed you guys so much. Sorry I've been away for a little while. I tried to do videos in between my lock updates, but lately, life has been kind of crazy. So Gizmo, who is normally featured at the end of every video, has just recently passed away. So I haven't really been in a recording kind of mood, but I am better now. I still miss them like crazy, of course, but you know, such is life. But that is not the point of this video. I'm actually here to do another crystal conversation with you guys. My last crystal conversation video, I had a young lady ask me about yoni eggs, and I was actually really excited that she brought that up because that was going to be my next crystal conversation video anyway. Alright, so ladies, this is definitely for you, but it's not only for my ladies. This video is for my fellas too, especially if you have a partner or a girlfriend or I don't know what y'all got going on. Yeah, I think this will be an interesting topic for both male and female. I would definitely like to start some sort of dialogue down below in the comments, get some conversation started. But anyways, let me get right into this video. My mom and I just recently went back to the crystal store and I purchased another yoni egg, and it just happens to be a selenite. So you guys remember my last crystal conversation video was about selenite. So now I have two yoni eggs. They're two different sizes, but we'll get into that later. What is a yoni egg? Oh, I guess we should start off defining the word yoni. So yoni simply refers to your vagina, but yoni is not just your vagina, it is also your womb and your full reproductive system. Yeah, so yoni in Sanskrit means sacred place or divine opening. And we can all agree that our vaginas are definitely sacred and divine. So getting into the yoni egg, I have two different yoni eggs in two different sizes. They come in large, medium, and small. This is my green jasper yoni egg. I think this is actually the small, and I also have the selenite yoni egg that I just purchased. Don't quote me on this, but I think this is a large egg, and I think this is a small egg, and they also have a medium-sized egg that's right in between the size of these two, but I'm almost sure. So you basically just use a yoni egg like you would if you have Kegel balls or if you do Kegel exercises. It's basically the same thing. It's just in the form of an egg. So let me list off a few benefits of the yoni egg for you guys. So for starters, if you're going to use any kind of crystal or precious stone, you already know they have like spiritual energy flowing all through them. So you get the benefits of spiritual enlightenment, and your spiritual awareness increases as you use these. Yoni eggs are also used for emotional balancing. So if your emotions just happen to be out of whack, they're definitely beneficial for that. I don't know if you women know, but we carry a lot of our emotions in our hip area and like our womb. If you have any kind of trauma or anything going on in your life, that is where we carry most of our stress and emotions. Yoni eggs strengthen your pelvic floor muscles as well as your the walls of your vagina. So if you've had a few kids or maybe even just one kid and you notice like it's just not quite the same, you can definitely incorporate yoni eggs into your lifestyle just to kind of get that snap back. Also, it increases vaginal lubrication. So if you're having trouble in that area and you tend to be drier than you normally would be, yoni eggs definitely help to increase your natural lubrication that your vagina produces. I know once women reach menopause, your natural lubrication that your vagina produces can kind of decrease or diminish. So this will definitely help to increase your natural lubrication that your vagina produces without having to use any kind of store-bought lubrication that may like irritate you down there or give you some sort of infection or anything like that. Like, this is 100% natural. Just as Kegel exercises help to tighten your vaginal walls, yoni eggs do provide the same benefits for you. Yoni eggs also help you to develop control and awareness of your vaginal muscles and your pelvic floor. So when you guys are getting intimate, you have better control over your muscles, which provides a better orgasm for you as well as your partner. Yoni eggs also prevent sagging of the uterus, rectum, and bladder. So you know, as we get older, our muscles just aren't what they used to be when we were younger. It'd be just like if you used to have abs in high school and you just stopped working out, you start to lose those abs. It's the same thing. Your vagina needs to be worked out just as you would work out any other muscle if you want to keep a nice, healthy, tight vagina. Yoni eggs also help with fertility. So if you and your partner have been trying to have a baby and you haven't had any success, you can definitely try yoni eggs and see if they help out. Not only will it be beneficial just to your vagina to keep a healthy vagina, but it's also 100% natural, so you don't have to like go to the doctor and maybe try out different unnatural things that they may provide for you. Yeah, so I read that you can actually have intercourse with these in. I don't know anything about that, but I heard that like it kind of massages your vaginal wall as well as your partner. It also helps you to get to know your yoni a little better. A lot of women don't even know what their yoni looks like. I mean, you know what it looks like, but like, have you really like explored it and taken a look inside of it? Do you know what is what? It also awakens the tissues, the muscles, the organs, which help to promote new nerve growth, which in return increases the sensitivity down there, which ultimately in the end will provide you with a better sexual experience and in the end a better orgasm. Yoni eggs are also known to increase your sexual drive and your sexual energy. So if you've noticed that your sex drive just isn't what it used to be, or if you've just never had a real high sex drive to begin with, yoni eggs are definitely beneficial for that. Yoni eggs are also really good for just making your childbirth easier. Maybe you had a child before and you just had a really bad labor. If you start to use yoni eggs or just do any sort of Kegel exercises, it kind of strengthens your muscles and prepares you for childbirth. This might be TMI, but we already there, so we might as well take it all the way there, right? So I have really bad menstrual cramps, like really bad. And when I was actually in high school, they were terrible, like almost had to go to the hospital, kind of terrible, like nauseous, just really bad. And so not only do I have bad menstrual cramps, I have bad PMSing. My PMS is so bad. Yoni eggs help with that. They reduce your PMS symptoms and they also help to relieve you from menstrual cramps. It helps to reduce your PMS symptoms. It also helps to reduce the duration of your period. So if you have a 7-day period, you might go down to 5 days or 4 days, or if you have like a 5-day period, you might go down to 3 days. It just depends. A lot of us are working desk jobs, working 9 to 5, sitting at a computer screen all day, and we don't really realize that we lose control over our pelvic floor or our vaginal walls, and that's actually really not healthy for your vagina. Honestly, most of us really never engage our pelvic floor muscles unless we're like using the bathroom or something. The main culprit for any reproductive illness is the lack of blood flow to that area. So by performing Kegel exercises with the yoni eggs, you are actually increasing the blood flow to that area, awakening all those muscles, awakening the organs down there, awakening those nerves, producing new nerves, just providing an overall healthier place for your vagina to thrive. It's no secret, well, it shouldn't be a secret, that many women often have trouble even having an orgasm, even into their mid to late 20s. And that's not healthy. that's not healthy for you or your partner or your relationship. And that stems from a disconnection of you and your vagina. You guys are not one. You guys are not friends. You don't really know your vagina the way that you should. Use it to use the bathroom, use it for sexual pleasure and things like that, but do you really know your vagina the way that you should? Just ask yourself that question, do you really? And also for the men out there, do you know your partner's vagina the way that you should? Because we should know our partner's bodies, especially if we want to pleasure them properly, right? Alright guys, so somehow, some way, my camera always just loves to cut off on me, like so annoying. So let me hurry up and teach you guys how to use this thing before I have any more complications, right? Okay, so first thing you want to do when you go buy it, I bought mine from a local metaphysical store, or you know, like a crystal shop, but you can definitely buy them offline. I found that they are a bit pricey online. They can range anywhere between $20 to like $80. And I bought this one for about like $12, $13, and I bought the selenite one for like $16. So definitely, if you can check like your local crystal shop, I would do that first before purchasing mine online. But if you are purchasing it from someone online, definitely do your research to find someone that you can trust. So got your yoni egg, right? What you want to do is clean it, like with lukewarm water and some kind of feminine wash or some kind of soap that won't irritate you. And then you also want to cleanse it. And right now, cleaning and cleansing are two different things. Cleaning is like physically cleaning it, and then cleansing it, you have the choice to sage it. You can also cleanse it under running water, and natural rainwater would be better, so you just set it outside and let the rain cleanse it. You can also set it out in the sun or the moon. I think this one is okay to set out in the sun, but this one definitely is not. This is a moonstone, and the sun will kind of be harmful to it. So you definitely want to research how to cleanse your specific crystal that you have. Yoni eggs come in all different kinds of crystals: black obsidian, selenite, jasper, jade, rose quartz, amethyst, you name it, they probably have it, right? So you just want to research what is the best way to cleanse that specific crystal, because not all crystals are cleansed the same way. Now you might think that you insert the yoni egg in this way, but it's actually inserted the opposite way. Let me grab this one, it's a little bit bigger. So it's actually inserted this way. The rounded part is facing the ceiling, and the pointed part would be facing the floor. And if you wanted to, you could purchase the one, they have like 2 drilled holes at the tip of it, so you can like insert a string. You have the control of taking it out whenever. I actually prefer the ones without the holes, because I just like for it to do its thing in there and come out whenever it's ready. I don't stress about it. It can't get stuck. It can't go past your cervix. It can't get stuck or lost in there, so there's no worries with that. If you want the ones with the holes, definitely go for it. Just make sure you clean, when you're cleaning it, clean inside the holes too, and toss that string and replace it with a new one. You want to get in a nice relaxed position. You can lay down, you can squat, you can just sit. It's whatever you want to do. Just make sure that you're relaxed and you're comfortable. Next, you want to get some kind of lubricant, the lubricant that you would normally use, or you can use like natural oil, like coconut oil, if that's okay, if it doesn't irritate you. Or you can just use your natural lubricant, just play around a little bit until you are all nice and warmed up, right? But then, once you're warmed up and relaxed, this is your vagina. You want to take the egg, and you just want to kind of like insert it slowly and gently, don't force it. And you just want to kind of like insert it slowly into the vagina, and the tip might hang out just a little bit, but don't worry, because your vaginal muscles will just kind of like suck it up inside. You can help it out with your finger a little bit, but the point of it is to work your vaginal muscles. So as I mentioned earlier, if you've had a child or it's just not as tight as it used to be, you might want to start out with a medium to larger egg. If you notice it's about normal, nothing has really changed, but your vaginal walls are kind of weak, you might want to start off with a smaller one. If you are working with it and it keeps feeling like it wants to slip out, do not get frustrated. That is totally normal. It just means your vaginal walls are weak and you need to strengthen them. That is the whole point of Kegel exercises, right? Once it is inserted, you want to use the muscles that you would use if, like, say you're using the bathroom and mid-pee, you want to stop that stream, right? Those are the muscles that you're using. Those are the muscles that you're contracting. And you can start from 5 minutes a day, or you can go all day, or you can leave it in overnight. It's completely up to you, but I would start off with 5 minutes a day. You want to breathe in, contract, hold, and count for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out and relax for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Contract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you want to keep doing that for about 5 minutes a day, and then you'll start to see your stamina increase with it, so that ultimately in the end you'll have a stronger, healthier vagina. Obviously you want to clean it after every use. I would clean it and cleanse it after every use. I also forgot to mention, after you clean it and after you cleanse it of the previous negative energies, you want to set your intention into the egg, whatever intention you want, whatever you want this egg to do for you spiritually, set it in there. Not only will it help you to strengthen your vagina physically, but anything that you're asking from it, it should help you with, right? So just use the specific crystal or the specific egg for your intention. But if you just don't want to fool with all that intention mess and you just want to just do the exercises, you can use any crystal, right? I've only worked with this one. I've yet to work with this larger one. I'm kind of excited to see what it's about, but I have yet to work with this. I love this. I normally keep this in overnight, and she normally comes out the next day. Like, it's no big deal. I have had her in for a couple of days, but she'll pop out when she's ready. I don't force it. I don't think about it. I don't panic. It's not going to get stuck. It's not going to get lost. And if you feel like you want to take it out and it's not quite coming out, you will use the muscles like you would to push, right? And then you will like kind of stick a finger in there and kind of like help it out a little bit, and it'll pop right out. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how to use that really quick before my camera play a game for me again. Thank you for tuning in to Treehouse, and y'all my babies. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all hear it all the time, right? Thank you to my new subscribers. I'm currently at like 237, which is so mind-blowing to me. Like, y'all are amazing. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Eat good. Get fat. Spend time with your friends and family. Have lots of love. Lots of laughs. Enjoy the rest of your week off work. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your weekend. And stay blessed, lovely kings and queens. I'll see you guys later. Peace.